I hate that he's looking at the camera directly. I keep checking. Alright, he's in the kitchen now. Don't even lay out of this place, so not sure how close that is. Now he's in storage room. The whole way. Okay, dude, that's literally down the hall. You can stop checking the cameras now. Go make sure the door's locked. He was just there. And now none of the cameras work. System error. Come on, bro. How'd you let him in? You had one job. Menus, archives. Actually, I really liked how they did that. This off-putting.
Ow, my ears.
Facts. Facts. It's on Quick License 75. Ethan Smith found dead this morning in Children's Entertainment with these waffles. Victim's body was extremely unrecognizable, but his identity was confirmed via ID card. Police officer Ryan Cooper took the following photos. Isn't it pretty convenient that Walter was like, you should record your shift, and this is what happens? Let's see the photos.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's insane. That's genuinely insane. End of tape.
I'm so sorry for your guys' ears.
Damn, dude. So, Ethan sends in there for his first shift. Walter tells him to record it, and Polar Poo kills him. And I'm not sure if it was just for like dramatic effect, but it literally looked like Polar Poo was just teleporting between the rooms, or maybe he was just severely distorting the cameras that much. But he seems totally aware of where every camera is, and he knows exactly where the security guard is. So, I mean, I'm guessing, right, that Polar Poo is possessed by someone. Especially, we also saw that it said, like, I'm stuck in the rabbit before. So, yeah, I guess we just have to watch more to learn who's Polar Poo possessed by, why are they killing people, and especially with how it showed that person just now, like, they were cheese. Like, this is probably the best point of seeing it down here, but, like, it looks like they're almost just down to the bone, which is insane. Just totally destroyed them. Criminal identification system, 1976.
Smile for me. Smile
Detective Engineering Company.
Smile for me.
Voting systems.
Smile
About to see right now. Polar Poo. Loading different parts of his body. Legs. Lower body. It looked like a child inside.
This guy. Yeah, I accidentally ended stream.
Let's see if I add a criminal identification system. How does it know? What? How does this work? Can it actually identify like criminals in the restaurant? It was trying to say criminal there too. Listen. How does it know though? Is it like connected to a criminal database or something? I didn't think Harold would be a bad guy. Let alone a murderer. Murder of Helena Mandela, 1979. This section is called Murder of Helena Mandela, which is Nancy's daughter. Lakeside Police Department, 1925. Watching it anyway. Just play the damn video while watching it.
One second, I have to check something.
You know, that person there kind of looks similar to the one we saw on the TV during the security video. I wonder if Nancy's daughter. Yeah. She's gotta be the one that's trapped in the rabbit.
Do me if you guys. I gotta do something. Yes. It is on my community tab. If you can hear
Man, Scott, is that?
me. If you can hear me, it is on my
With the
community
editing,
tab.
yeah. Massage windy intervals. If this incident is from the same party where he had that conversation with Nancy earlier, it is definitely all him. It is all him that did that.
Alright, give me a moment.
Rabbit. But then who's in bulletproof? Because it would have to be, if we're doing this by like, oh, if someone's murdered and then their spirit goes into the animatronic, then who would be in bulletproof already?
Give me a moment. I'm trying to do something.
Unless Freddy's in bulletproof. His eyes are creepy. This is Nancy's again. Oh, Walter, you're a psychopath. That is the end of that section. Now we're going into United States Entity Department, 1985, so 6 years after the last thing. Oh man, dude, I genuinely feel bad for Nancy. She decided to trust her college friend with her kid because she thought that, you know, they were just gonna go on like a little play date at this party, and instead now her daughter is dead. Makes you wonder if she left the company after this happened or if she continued working there. I feel like I would have definitely left the company. I would have been like, yeah, no, can't do that. Or maybe you continue working there to see if you could find out who actually did it. Because I have a feeling that the person that they have as a suspect didn't actually cause Helena's death. United States Entity Department, 1985. United States Entity Department, Entity 222.
Thank you. Hey, you seem pretty cool too.
Five spirits. In case of encounter.
Right. Let's get back to this. Yeah, my.
Oh, it says there's no more. There's just a bunch of jumbled letters. Sound response test. This is insane. This is like a crazy twist. Damon one. Like, I thought this was gonna be a story just like similar to FNAF, but now it's like kind of an SCP type territory where we're naming entities and how to deal with them. Whoa, I actually, okay, hold on, my interest just increased. I mean, I did think the story was cool before, but I really like this twist in it. How does it respond? Oh, he's sat up straight. Is that why they call him Birthday Boy? No idea what that one said. Didn't get a response though. There's another response. I would not be in the same room with this thing. Image response test. A snowman. Kinda looks like your pal Winky, right? Or he reacted. Balloons. reaction. Missing poster. Beatrice? Reaction. We don't know who that is, but maybe that could be one of the spirits inside of it. Walter. Where'd you go? This is why you shouldn't be in the room with that thing. Okay, so it definitely has aggression towards Walter, for sure. I want to know Walter's like motivations and what exactly he knows, because it seems that he's aware that there's something wrong with the animatronics from the videos that we've seen.
Ah, so sorry. If anyone has audio on, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so this is the last section, which is called Concept Relocation and Installation. So we did learn from that one clearly that there's an entity organization that seems to be one of the entities with several spirits inside of him, and how he reacted to those images and those sounds. We also learned that they got him from the ruins of Winter Wonderland. So something really bad happens to Winter Wonderland at some point. Concept Relocation Installation Tape, 1976. Warning to all branches ever seen this tape.
I don't know. Those years.
Winter Wonderland, Minnesota. Concept of Relocation Installation Tape. Hey, I like the jerk on the food. Okay. The bunny and Minty Winter Balls. Indeed. Not alone.
Dad, where the fuck you go when I needed you?
Yes, so there's 5 spirits in here. The middle one's that one.
Anyone have any questions for me?
Like way earlier in the video. Together.
Guys, have any questions for me? Don't be afraid to ask.
Forever.
Anything you want to talk about, don't be afraid to put it in the chat. No, she local, you know a lot of shit, so fuck off. There, you're my mod. I'm allowed to tell people to fuck off.
This is copyrighted. Episode 1, the Winterland Incident. I'm gonna let the credits play out because credit to everybody that worked on this. This was really, really good. I personally have not heard of the creators of this before, but when I found out this existed and I saw like little bits and pieces, I was like, this really needs to be seen. And I'm very happy I watched this because I am definitely invested in the story now. Again, credit to everybody involved because that was really good. The voice acting, the animations, the VHS effects, the vibe of everything. It's very, very good. Fantasia Studios, thanks for watching.
Ooh, I did not notice this. I'm at 700. I'm over 700. I'm 300 away from getting 1,000 followers and subscribers. Nice. Slowly getting there, slowly but surely.
To be continued. So that was the Winterland Incidents 1. There's supposed to apparently be 8 episodes according to the description of this, and they're already writing episodes 2 script right now. So I'm super excited to see where this goes. Obviously on the channel we've done over type murders, children dying, MSS animatronics. The style of this movie is so nice because like the animatronics look realistic, if that makes sense. It looks like they actually have fur on them, and some of the concepts in this are just very original, like the criminal identification system thing. That was very cool to see. And obviously there's the mix thrown in of like an SCP organization type thing where they're like, oh, Entity 222, Birthday Boy, and I love stuff like that. So mixing FNAF with entities, and you know, especially apparently there's 222 entities. I mean, who knows where this could end up going? And on top of that, we're shown like future incidents, so now I'm curious to see how this gets there. Because they said that they found Entity 222 in the ruins of Winterland. So what happened between the place getting completely destroyed and put in ruins and when Helena died? Like, how did we get to that point? And obviously we see that there's 3 animatronics and they're all possessed. So who was possessing Polo Poo? Who was possessing Wendy? I mean, I have my theories. I do think that Polo Poo could be possessed by Freddy maybe, but he does look like 3 children, so at the same time, I don't know. But then at the same time, they said that Polo Poo had like multiple spirits inside him, so again, lots of questions, and I know we're gonna get answers eventually. But obviously, if you guys enjoyed this, please don't forget to support the original creator who posted these videos on the channel. In terms of links, I'll be linked at the top of the description down below. Be sure to go and support your analog horror content creators, and especially go and support this because the more support that you show by subscribing and viewing these videos yourselves, the more videos we can get from this series, and you know, the more you help support these creators. But obviously, guys, if you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to drop a like on it. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Whether you're swinging for the fences or just headed home after a big win, Freedom Kia is stepping up to the plate. More to tell.
Hello gorgeous people, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going over one of the most highly requested topics on this channel. FNAF VHS. Now, I don't really think that this needs an intro, but just in case if you're new to it, I will tell you what it is. FNAF VHS is basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but with like a found footage twist to it. Usually in these videos, we see all the settings of the games, but with more of like a first-person POV, or like a perspective from video surveillance cameras. And these videos are so good because it just adds such a creepy element that the games don't really have. And I think that's mostly because in the games, you know, you're usually locked to a certain perspective. You're either locked in the security room or you're only allowed to be in certain areas of the pizzeria. But in these videos, we see a way creepier side of the animatronics and just way more of the environment surrounding them. And the cool thing about FNAF VHS is that there are so many videos on the topic. So recently I asked you guys for your top suggestions and the more recent ones because I don't really want to go over some that have been out for years. I want to go over some of the new ones so that you and me are both seeing them for the first time together. So today I have quite a few videos to show you and I really do think you're going to enjoy them. Now, if you do like me going over FNAF VHS, be sure to get this video to 12,000 likes and I'll be sure to do this again sometime in the future. Also, one more thing before we start. I am very into FNAF and very into horror and everything, but I wouldn't say like I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's super fan. So I may get some of the names of the animatronics wrong. I may get some information just a little bit off. So be sure to correct me in the comments down below. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. I don't want to be annoying, but
Let's play now.
guys, there's so many animatronics in this series that I'm down to get something wrong here today. So just please feel free to educate me again in the comments down below. Also, we're going over several different creators today, and all of their channel links will be in the description down below. Alright, here we go. Let's jump right in. Okay, so the first video we got today is by Bon Bun Films, whose link to their channel will be in the description down below. And this one seems to be about Foxy, so let's just jump right in. Foxy footage. Okay, some real old school style here, black and white. Okay. That's a really creepy design. Foxy, come on. Extremely short first video. But I guess that's a nice little intro. As we go through these videos, they're gonna get longer and longer. So they're gonna start like very short, like 2 minutes, then like 4 minutes, and then I believe the last one we're going over is about 20 minutes long. This is honestly a nice little intro into just the things we're gonna see. First of all, this Foxy design is genuinely creepy because it doesn't even look like it's an animatronic or robot really, other than its legs. It kind of just looks like someone standing in the corner of a room in a costume, and it's such an unnerving vibe that it's giving. So I wasn't really sure what was happening here because this doesn't look like a pizzeria storage room or anything. But what seems to be the case is that this is actually at a police precinct, and this might be like an evidence room. And that's why Fox is in here, because he's considered evidence for basically what they say in the video. If you listen really closely around here, I'll play it again.
The goal of WP Medicine, Higgintown Primary Care, is to provide good care for all of our patients. The most rewarding part of my job is building relationships with my patients and getting to see them through the good life events and not only the bad.
Hello.
I would encourage patients to prioritize their health by coming to regular checkups.
Oh no. You have a good night. Sleep tight. It is
So they basically
okay.
say like they were able to identify human remains inside the animatronic puppets at Five Nights at Freddy's or at Fredbear's, you know the pizza place. They were able to find their remains in the animatronics at the pizza place, and they say that there's like hair and skin and stuff. So it seems at this point like the animatronics have already been found out for like, you know, eating kids or.
You too. You have a good night as well. Bye.
The kids inside their suits. So they're already brought into the police, and then here's one of the suits just coming back to life and then basically escaping the precinct, which is pretty cool and honestly just a different perspective. And that's what I mean, like, that's what I like about the FNAF VHS stuff. It's just things that we wouldn't usually see in the games. And even as far as like the costume designs and stuff, they're not 100% the same. They're still slightly different. And it just makes it so much more weirder. But I think that was a good start. Shout out to Bon Bon Films for that one again. But let's jump into the next one. Video 2. Nightmare Fredbear. Okay, so this one's by Foxy
Okay,
Fashion
I'm gonna be
72,
right back.
and
I
I've
have to
actually
use the
seen
restroom.
this one a few times on YouTube. I've seen that people have looked at this one.
We had so much fun, so thank you. We had so much fun, so thank you. We had so much fun, so thank you, and good night. Mayday monsters, creeps, and killers, but we'll miss you just the same. Don't be sad, we're stuck for eternity, constant torture, fire, and pain. 'Cause there is love, and joy, and laughter. Who cares if there's no more life? We had so much fun, so thank you. We had so much fun, so thank you. We had so much fun, so thank you, and good night. Thank you, and good night. Good night, good night. Thank you, and good night. Good night, good night. 'Cause there is love, and joy, and laughter. Who cares if there's no more life? We had so much fun, so thank you, and good night. Look who's got the crown now. I'ma make a
The sound of a buzz mix, system broke with no updates. You ain't more than a blood say they go take a look on this bug spray. Ain't no greater good and no lost break. So I came to cook the whole buffet, turn the neighborhood to a runway. Done in 10 seconds with a deadly check rate. So we're nervous, do the circus, do my work and I storm them solo. Top the burner, get to punch, body murder, I sprint like Yoda. The rank of the city smoking, wild quest like a Miyamoto. Understanding the kills and setting, they want a dev, now they feeling FOMO. You don't wanna battle with an insect, step to the end of this colony. Fitting with the line like a pin, yeah, ripping an absolute molecule. Eliminate a second with an index, right in the back of the glossary. Steps in the crew, but then you have the authority, watching me stand on my property.
before you were king. Being the man is strong. Now to make them scream. You got the power, I can take the power. In the front, full crown now. My power levels in the clouds now. I kill them all, can make a sound now. Who's got the crown now? I'ma make 'em bow down. Bow down, bow down. I'ma make 'em bow down. Who's got the crown now? I'ma make 'em bow down.
Down goes Spectrum King, round the moves, feet chest like midnight. It's cool, I'm gonna shake my skin. Cut the knee and go grip my skin. In the air and I spread my wings, give a prayer and they said that him sick this game, man, I guess I'm him full fat to get semi skin. Consider him with devil worship, I'm double loading in my cell of perfect. All the rubber, give a special service, every PowerPoint and like setting word. Change your mind and that's when that's perfect. Final battle, here with dress rehearsing. Murdered weapon, how they coming for me, the revolution in the heads and burners. Moving my arms to guillotines, drawing my tree, I'm a Baptist. Burst of the vein, capillary, S-class, but they anticlimactic. All of these thunders like synergy, so with the paper and plastic. Call me a late, I'm a guillotine, that man, I'll be doing it massive. Another drop in the ocean, I don't waste my time with no peasants. You are not the one who was chosen, no. Sick of all their emotions, never touching perfection. Now the final boss is awoken, like they were beaten and broken, they can't heal the cause of their potions. I'm the return because they're ready to run the opponents on the game. It's the gods for you that made you go on when you started. Got tripping on and never tell you I was always wrong. Don't you know I'm balanced? When everything must be brand new. Jack the Ripper, sounded that you couldn't catch me quicker. Now I'm back and taking half your level. You was half alive, now I'm back to finish Jack the Ripper. Know that saying, swimming with the fish. Well, I in the swimmer, and we had the river. Dive into the dimmer, just Jay. Cause everybody rise for a killer. Different motive when I rise for the women like this. See a nice parole and I die for the killer. Yeah, couple looking so sweet. I swear death becomes you, so I keep in front of your neck till death becomes you. If you set them up to their death, then death becomes you. Yeah, I swear I've always been a gentleman. I ain't never leave a mess. I ain't clean up all the evidence. In jail, there ain't never been a resident, so welcome to the den of my experience. It's the gods for you that made you go on when you started. Tripping on and never tell you I was always wrong. Don't you know that I've been balanced? When everything must be brand new. It's the gods for you that made you go on when you started. Tripping on and never tell you I was always wrong. Hurt people, fat guy hurt people, bad for shirt people, they'll see the man. Yeah, I serve people, they're evil, back my nerves leave a people, rap they spurt me, hurt people, back I look the color, let me turn it down another level. You pull the blade and it's the wrong motherfucking so clear. When I'm hearing muffles, they gon' get me on the night when hitting muscle, gotta wanna know me quiet in the gutter from the gutter, and I'm gully when I get them, it's the habits when your mother gets a lucky, I'm a killer. The wickedest step, they habitual sickness, repulsive, repulsive, and leather. In my description and I'm on a mission. You think guys are fulfilling their systems, knife thrust like still a pistol. Got a man that don't feel it's indifferent. Got a man that I'm feeling these pictures. Got a man that can feel these pictures. I'm a man but the skill is different. Long piece but I'm willing it different. Long piece but I'm feeling it bishop. King just available wills in my ring. But it being no kill chicken swing. But I hope when it kills me. Tell me to find a way. I'm feeling a really go stealing and spilling some riots and spilling violent. I call it emotions and play on stringing the violin. That's a like it's a hieroglyph, give 'em too small. The fact that you think it's too cool, you see it fuck right. It's not excitement. It's coming in focus. They see the atrocities I have been on its violence. Someone's a feeling of gravity after asylums. I'm a silence. Covered in blood and it's not in control of the violence. It's the violence. I'm a pop. You can't go back again.
Back. I'm back. Welcome to the stream, Harley Quinn. Coincidentally, I'm also drawing Harley Quinn. That's funny.
Called Valix, and I know Valix has made a ton of FNAF VHS style videos, and I've definitely seen a few of them before, but this one's new to me. So here we go. Let's just jump right in. November 23rd, 1993, 12:02 a.m. And it looks like we're inside the OG FNAF pizzeria.
There is someone out there with one of my OCs as their profile picture because they decided to take a screenshot of my stream.
Animatronics do look a bit different.
Well, it was drawing. It's a nice name. It's a very nice name. I love it. I love it. It's a very pretty name.
6 a.m.
As I was saying earlier, there is someone out there with my. You're welcome. There's someone out there with one of my OCs that is very personal to me as their profile picture. I don't remember who they are,
Shut it.
but they have my OC as the profile picture, and it was very creepy. Well, because I was drawing in the middle of stream, and they decided to put that drawing as their profile picture. I do not know who it is. I don't remember who it is. I have to go through my old streams to find them again to see if they still have that drawing as their profile picture. It is weird because I was in the middle of drawing it. This also was very personal to me because it's supposed to be me, but in the DC universe. And they made me my DC persona as their profile picture. I'd have to go through my lives and find who it is and like restrict them from chat again. Like restrict them from being on my channel because it was very creepy.
I think he saw you.
Don't like it. I'd have to find the person because it was weird. I don't like that they did that. Okay, I found the stream where they did it. It was last month. Sometime last month. I'm actually going to go through the stream I know they did it on and like restrict them from chat because it's weird to just take a screenshot of someone's art and do that. It's okay. But yeah, I'm trying to find the person who used it. I can't. Can't find the person. In 2 hours too. It's so weird. Was it good? Good. I cannot find this person. I don't want to find this person. They haven't been in chat for like a while, so it's not really my problem. If I see him again, I'll restrict them, but I don't remember who it was. I knew it was creepy. I don't see him. I didn't know what was playing. I just have a brain of being playing. Damn, I was sneezing weeks. Oh, that hurt.
Nah, shut both of the doors down, bro. Way too. Nah, shut it, shut it.
Go where something actually like.
Nah, you gotta be a real trash to run out of power at 3:27 a.m. in FNAF. Yes, tied in the locker, not a bad idea. Or yeah, hide somewhere, I guess. Turn the flashlight off too, smart. Oh, that's Freddy now. I think he saw you. Yeah, I think you found him, guys. Power outage. Okay, now that one's super simple. I would say that's exactly like classic FNAF VHS perspective right there. Inside the pizzeria, workers POV, and in this case, you know, they ran out of power. They just weren't good enough at the game. You know, I'm talking a lot of smack, but I actually suck at every OG FNAF game. I think the only one I was somewhat good at was FNAF 4, but FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, I am trash. I was the guy that I would just keep both doors shut as long as I possibly could. I can't even knock this guy too much for running out of power. I don't really have too much to say about that one. I do like the look of the animatronics. It's not necessarily the same as, you know, the first FNAF game. They're kind of, they seem to be a bit more like, they almost look like fluffy, right? Like they look like they have like some fluffy material to them. So they look a bit whiter too. Yeah, like right here. I didn't even notice that. His eyes roll back there. That's really weird. That's really unsettling. Big shout out to Alex for that one. Like I said, link to their channel in the description down below. Some more information actually in the description for this one. It says, footage found stored in the back room of an abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The tape was labeled after in family summer, which this clearly doesn't show. Is the owner trying to cover up a dark secret? Could this be how he himself went missing? This disturbing retro footage deserves to be released to the public, especially for the family of the unfortunate night guard. So just a little more story to add to the context of that one. That was pretty good. Video 4. Tunnel vision. Okay, so this next one is by a channel called Static. The link to the channel will be in the description down below. But the description for this video says, beneath the surface of Circus Baby's Pizza World, a creature awakens fueled by evil desires. Watch at your own risk. So I'm pretty sure Circus Baby's Pizza World is the 5th for that with Circus Baby. So let's jump in. Use headphones for best experience. I honestly think all horror is better with headphones. Content warning, flashing lights, syringes, slight gore, proceed with caution. Syringes. Nah, that was a fire commercial, I'm not even gonna lie. As above, so below. I've seen that movie. Below.
More rewards, more savings, more special offers. That's what new Fuel Rewards members get at Shell. Join to
I
save.
don't drive. Ads are stupid. They think we drive, but they try to want to teach me to think drive, but I don't drive.
Slaving away week after week for this company, fixing their damn robots, and what is it?
Jason and Blake.
Daily trip down a dozen flights of stairs. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It'd be so bad if they at least let us use the elevator like the rest of the staff. Yeah, well, I'm not going against company policy because you decided to skip leg day. Hey, screw you, asshole. I know you're just as pissed about this as I am. The difference between you and I is that I'm not crying like a baby because I have to do my job. All I'm asking is that they treat us with dignity. We work twice as hard as everyone else here, and we get treated like shit. The math not working is gonna goddamn.
Oh, yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. for me.
I mean, I know it's a lot of stairs, but
Hour until 1 a.m. for me.
Greetings, please escort identification for access to maintenance. Thank you for calling your tablet.
we saw him there for a second.
Let me guess. No car. Chop chop out there. I'm not doing this alone. Hi, will ya?
Of course, Blake is the one that gets stuck in there alone. No flashlights? Nobody's got a flashlight? A light switch? Ah, there we go. Got something.
We can't operate on anything. Not like this. What the hell is that robot?
Oh, you have a good night, though.
Right there?
Night?
I don't think Blake's okay. I don't think he's okay, bro.
Yeah, come.
Where is it? I'm surprised he's still alive after that fall. Staff-wide alert. Asset out of containment. Notify employees party service cannot continue before asset is contained for fear of compromise. Oh, admin override received. False alarm. Proceed as normal. You have your orders. Seek out a subject and report back to me. Don't disappoint me. Are we about to see Foxy's perspective? Wait, I do want to pause for a second. Okay, we're 6 minutes in. I just want to see, before the camera rolled back, I guess that's Jason's face, like he just dropped the camera and it turned towards him. You know what, I take all my smack talk back about Jason and everything. They don't get paid enough to deal with stuff like this. Like a Foxy chasing you up these stairs. Also, why are there no railings on the stairs? Come on, that's gotta be some safety violation, right? No railing on literally the most dangerous part of the stairs. How does he fall? Does the stairs just break below him? Because he seems to be fine on the staircase. Oh no, maybe he tripped.
That's always good.
Oh no, wait, oh, maybe Foxy grabs him? Yeah, it looks like he kind of struggles and falls there. Okay, and yeah, I mean, clearly by the notice here, you know, they're saying, like, asset out of containment, like, nothing can continue until, you know, Foxy gets contained again, and then it says admin override, so someone purposely did that, and that's just confirmed by, you know, this here, you have your order, seek out a subject, don't disappoint me. Alright, so let's see what the above section's gonna say. Hide and seek with Foxy. Oh, it's closed. Oh, but this little girl just doesn't see the close sign. Yeah, what did she drop? Activity sheet. Take a picture with Foxy on your way out. Okay, that's why she goes in there. Fazbear Entertainment. Fazbear camera service will begin momentarily. So this is like a view of inside the tunnels. So bright in there. This person's also super slow getting through these tunnels. Like, come on. If this is that little girl from before, she's way smaller than those tunnels. She can get there quicker.
Hey, son. Go later.
Too many times was I told that I had to choose between being an athlete.
Verbally saying that is insane. Oh, there's so many creepy souvenir pics. Oh no, there he is on the right. say here. I never realized this until watching this scene right here. Just how unsettling it is for something to talk to a child, and you watching just know that something's off, that they're trying to manipulate the child into some horrible end. Like, just the way that Full-Time Fox is like, oh, I would like to take you somewhere special, but I only take my friends. And you just know that it's going to be a horrible outcome. And at least this girl has the understanding to realize, like, no, there's something wrong here. And she tries to run. And then even when she runs, like, just this creepy ass camera here that takes pictures of her. And now it says souvenir pics, and I guess you could say, like, oh, like, you know, it's souvenir pics for the actual, like, place, like the actual pizzeria that they're at. So that, you know, you can take the pictures of, like, look, I found Foxy, like it says in the bottom left there. But it's just so creepy to me that she's being chased and, like, running for her life. And, you know, these are pictures that Afton at the end here is just probably going to keep. And the things that are mine that
I thought they'd be used for anything.
at the end, like, let's read some here. This is what's referred to as representative for a child around 10 years, extraction of compound. There's significant struggle. Administration of chemical sedative on her, and effective extraction of blood. Further experimentation must occur. Extracting blood is equivalent to the blood of the specimen A proved to be a compound, resulting compound to flow energy bomb. Like, she's literally just taking these kids and doing God knows what to them, taking blood out, putting things in syringes, and it's generally just like sickening, creepy. It's times like that I feel like stuff like this just adds a whole other horror element to FNAF that you might not necessarily get from the games. But at point, this video, tunnel vision looks pretty good because it honestly included two stories, like, you know, Full-Time Foxy chasing the employees and then when he's chasing the kid at the end. Both are equally as creepy and disturbing. That was just really great overall. I really liked that, but it was very unsettling, especially that second half, and especially that ending. That was really good. Channel will be in the description down below, and they said in the description that this is actually a remake of the United Inspection Team. So voice acting as well as changes to make the overall story fit better. So you may have actually seen the original cast before. I haven't, so this will be a whole new experience for me. But I just wanted to include that information for you. Okay. OG Fazbear's Pizza. Looking creepy as hell in the dark there. Oh, there's no captions. Damn it. I guess it's easier to just look at them to make sure that they're working properly, I guess. We're gonna see Foxy in this one too. Oh, there definitely is, sir. you're here at night, and I know the lights are off and everything. You can probably turn on the lights. And just if you're doing for inspecting things like color, you can maybe turn on the lights. Oh, there's Foxy. Oh, there's Foxy. Sure, he's an AK. This guy's a goofball. Well, the electronics said it was shutting down, so it must be good. Damn. Now Chica's out. We're gonna get the cameras.
Oh. Oh, my goodness, man. Yes, man. Oh, yeah,
I had always dreamed of dancing with the stars. They just always seemed so far, yet I knew it would be hard. And although I might be scared, I never feared to take the lead. Was it fate or in my genes? If I tried, I might succeed.
If anyone ever wants to use my art for anything, please credit me. If everyone uses my art for anything. Here's the fucking finished art.
Listen, if you get out, bro, you got this on footage, like you're recording right now. So, you got all the evidence to prove that.
As you can see, how long is the live for, by the way. I'll check and see how many views I got. Just seeing to see how long I've been live. I'm gonna check to see how many views I got. I can always go on my phone.
First.
Check.
Okay, body's on stage still.
I'm home, in the sun, and let go,
No, I'm sprinting right back to the room, bro. There we go, there we go. I think they're so much scarier when they sprint. It's like a kid's voice. I love that it literally sounds like that there are children inside the suits. Like it sounds like a child moaning inside. Look at what he did to us. Don't tell anyone. Set us free. Now go. I thought that was also very good. I do feel like that one was a little slow here and there, but I like the idea of that there's someone being like an inspector inspecting the animatronics, and then they suddenly start to go crazy. But I also like that they don't kill him in the end. Like they don't kill this main person, they let him go. Also being like, please set us free. Look at what he did to us. The whole like that there's children actually inside. Like I know the whole concept is that there's children possessing the animatronics, but it almost feels like in this that the children are inside the animatronics, like really speaking out and like pointing and asking for help, which is really cool. I also do like how Foxy kind of just baits the investigator by being like, oh, shut down, and then the second he walks out, she's waking up again and chasing him. And the sprinting was cool too. There was a lot of creepy elements in that one that you don't see in the original game that I like a lot. And like I said before, if you guys do enjoy me watching these FNAF VHS tapes and you guys want me to continue doing this, please consider to 12,000 likes. If you do that, I'll make another video just like this, and you guys can recommend more for me in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to go listen to the creators that you saw in this video today. 90% of them have a ton more of VHS horror, whether it's FNAF based or other things. October 31st, 1986, many residents of Eastridge County now believe the area to be cursed. Regardless of what you believe, though, one thing is certain. Never be caught outside past 6 p.m. Hello, gorgeous people. What is going on? And welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going over one of the most highly requested analog horror series on the channel. Dreams of an Insomniac. In this series, we learn about Eastridge County, a place where a ton of people have gone missing and no one knows why. That is, until we learn about the Veldigan, a species of creature with a horrifying appearance and terrifying abilities. We will also be learning about the Langford Foundation, which is a group of people trying to capture and do research on these Veldigans. But of course, just like most analog horror, not everything is quite as it seems. This series was created by the amazing YouTuber Posture, whose link to the channel will be at the top of the description down below. Posture has not only made this analog horror series, but is also a horror analyst just like me. So I definitely highly recommend you go check out Posture's channel. Also, this video was live shoot beforehand, so throughout the video you might hear me talking to chat here and there during my reaction. But alright, enough of me yapping. Let's jump right in. Dreams of an Insomniac, Volume 2, Haunted Halloween PSA.
Take me out, the back of mine, losing control, inside, to the wall.
Watching the tapes, you begin to see and hear things that weren't meant to be there. For some reason, they felt oddly familiar to you. Dreams of an Insomniac Volume 0. I was doing so good there reading. I was doing so good. Haunted Halloween PSA. By the way, perfect timing on the text there. Sorry breaking leaves the civilians confused.
The devil lies, the back of mine, the sitting mine, hold, losing control, losing control. Inside, I should check this out. Like, holy shit. Have a shame. Am I supposed to leave it? It's cute. It is.
Pretty much nothing from that testing trusted anyone. Simply, they said our small town representative was corrupt. Now, whether you believe this ridiculous story or not, one thing is certain. They just cut off anyone who's wearing this costume on Halloween night.
Okay, so someone or something broke into this Halloween store, like messed up the whole place, but only stole one costume. There's definitely something weird about that. And I have to agree with my skeptic guy here. By the way, I love that he says malarkey. Spooky inmate costume.
Eastridge County has been left in a state of panic and disarray this Halloween night after the disappearances of 6 young children in the area. The disappearances began at 6 o'clock.
My way. that make me insane. The same since I expired. And I am to retire. And there's you be fun. Da 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 da.
And then another brother calls him Burn. She has the same problem.
Da-da-da-da.
Another. Next thing you know, everyone starts to panic. Police are getting involved. Nobody knows where the kids went. Nobody knows who did it.
The names of the missing children are as follows: Jason McDonald, John Thompson, Ashley Wright, William Lewis,
Daddy, my daughter.
Norman Harris, and Sam Wilson.
Wait,
Police have spent the better part of the night searching for both his children, as well as the culprit behind this heinous crime. While no one in the local area has been suspected yet, an eyewitness report described the culprit as wearing an orange, striped costume with horns, a tail, and a black mask depicting bright yellow eyes and teeth. It's advised that all residents of Eastern County avoid anyone seen outside the place of description.
What a terrifying image.
An officer on duty tonight had this to say regarding the matter.
It breaks my heart to hear the horrible tragedy which is doing our town tonight. There's a lot of much to lose. These children, these families, and all the
Now you see that? When the image fades away, there's still like another face under it. We'll come back to that.
As police continue to investigate, several mandates have been put forward in order to ensure the safety of Eastern County residents. It is requested that all residents stay indoors, keep all doors and windows locked, and it is heavily advised to not trust anyone you see wearing this costume.
I definitely would not be trusting anybody that looks like that.
Previously on UFC, BJJ Road to the Title. It's great.
That looks like that. Eastern County Police. The night of October 6, 1986, these photos were taken by a security camera located in the Grimsos retail store. And I can't read fast enough. On the night of October 6, 1986, these photos were taken by a security camera located in the Grimsos retail store at exactly 6 a.m. 6 a.m., October 6, 1986. Lights appear to turn on by themselves. No other disturbances are apparent. Yeah, it's saying forward laughter that's when the captions are wrong. It's why YouTube captions are both good and terrible sometimes. Okay, so what we're looking at is from the same night that we think was on the right. Detective that the solar items appear to be thorough and damaged. First picture. 6 minutes. Okay. That was the other one was at 6 a.m. This one is 6:06 a.m. First contact. These photos, as well as a description from an eyewitness. The two pieces of information we had regarding the anomalous entity known as the East Ridge Demon.
Okay, now let's turn on the hair. Let's see what it looks like with. I'll turn the highlighter off. This is what my art looks like without the line art. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I also don't like it.
Background audio. This seems to be like a sketch that someone made, and then this seems to be like a professional sketch. This is horrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. This right here. Oh my god. That eye being just like a little bit above makes it so much more creepier. Just to be sure, this is like literally the same costume that they were talking about, right? That was taken. What time are we at? 6:36. Is that the same costume? Yeah, right? The demon looks like they enjoy eating tinfoil. They might. I don't want to judge. All right, but let's continue. I'm gonna go back again, and we're gonna go through the whole thing again. Officer Kruger.
Multiple years of extensive mental and physical therapy, Officer Kruger was providing victim of the demon was likely able to inform
flame breath, causing crazy chasing down.
Gonna try some.
My veins like brick sweat. Say less, walk the pain, range that. Won't ever change, rearrange ahead. We
do some more.
Better take your seats back down. You know, it's paper beats down. You know that you're safe with me. Bravery is full of the place and keep it true to you. The strongest take the weak through me. They follow the place of space and make a piece of drawing. My plate machine that aims to take the best and I take the lead.
Actually, give me
Care
my.
about egos. Just murder, she wrote. She was flying ether. For a body heat stroke. I do it all like a cheat code. So every battle I need, I'm sending it all like focus. My heart is a battle, the king of the jungle. I'm leaving the sea.
I'm moving to a more comfortable area to continue drawing. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, here am I.
This thing is. Silent Snatcher. Alright, so you got a picture there. Silent Snatcher. This makes sense now because remember most of his face earlier, like I pointed out how it looked weird. This is probably what his face looked like after he ran into the switch team. It's like this, like weird. It's still hard to see, but I guess that this is what his face looked like after running into it. So it looks similar to what could be like the other image they showed us here. This one. No, the art style here is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I love it a lot. This definitely feels like its own analog horror series with the way it's styled, even just the colors being used and everything. It very much feels like its own, which I like a lot. Okay, so just to go through what this thing does, it's apparently capable of causing hallucinations when you're close by. So every location, you have to operate as an officer, which makes sense. It's good precautions. Like I said, if you start to hallucinate, you're like, then take note of your surroundings. Do not trust anyone you see if you believe yourself to be hallucinating. So I guess you can understand why they're very cool. And then physical contact is just a whole other level of terrifying. As you see, the officer here had physical contact and had discoloration of the skin, severe weight loss, tightening of the skin, the fusing of bone and flesh, teeth growing where they're not supposed to, or where they shouldn't. That is, this image right here is super uncomfortable. And bleeding from every orifice. Orifice, right? Orifice. An opening as of Piper tube or one of the bodies, such as a nostril or anus. Nice. So you bleed from every opening in your body. Wonderful. Great news. Precautions for this were keep distance between yourself and the demon. Only approach if absolutely necessary. Seek immediate help in the event of contact. So what would be the solution to taking care of this thing? Like jumping it as a group? I was like
Hello.
That way, the smiling snatcher cannot be solid. Rule number 3. You do not hear the knocking at your doors or windows. Not hear the knocking at your doors. Rule number 4. If you can see or hear someone yell outside next curfew, that's a knocking. That is the smiling snatcher wearing your skin. And finally, the most important rule of all, rule number 5. Do not trust anyone you see wearing this costume.
Wait, it wears skin too? Alright, please get off my screen, you're creeping me out. A lot of notable names in there. Oh, what's that face about? Hello, Marks from the future here. I realize that on stream I feel like I didn't do the best job explaining this, so here I am now. Let's go over that entire thing that we just watched, because that was a long video with a ton of information. So I'm just going to try to give you a quick recap and just my thoughts on it overall. So on October 6th of 1986, there's a break-in at a store called Grimzo's. The place is completely messed up. There's a bunch of stuff thrown around, but no money's stolen. Only thing that was missing was a costume. Now, obviously that's incredibly weird. I mean, who breaks into a store and just messes it up and doesn't take anything? And out of all things to take, a costume. Then later that month on Halloween, 6 children go missing. An eyewitness apparently saw a weird person that might have took them, and it seems it was a creature with horns and a tail, and it looks like he was wearing the costume that went missing at Grimzo's. Now at this point, this creature or thing or person is called the Eastridge Demon. We then learn about an officer named Kruger, who swears to find these children, and well, that does not go well for him. At some point between 1986 and 1989, Officer Kruger makes contact with the Eastridge Demon. Whatever happened during his contact with the demon was so bad that he had to undergo physical and mental therapy just so that he could explain what happened during the contact. Now, it's from Kruger's experience that we learn a lot of the details about the abilities of what the Eastridge Demon can do. It can cause hallucinations, it is extremely intelligent, it can cause the human body to be deformed if physical contact is made, it can steal your voice, and we learn later in the video, but I'll include it here, it can wear people's skin. Now, Officer Kruger may be alive, but he's been messed up bad. After Kruger made physical contact, his skin was discolored, he had severe weight loss, his skin was tightened, his bone fused to his flesh, he had teeth growing where they shouldn't, and he was bleeding from all orifices. And then after learning all this, we see a poster that says beware of the smiling snatcher. So that seems to be another name for this creature. And there's also some text on the screen that you can see. I'll have it replay a few times here. It was really hard for me to even understand what letters were there or whatnot, and I'm not even too sure if it's important, but if you guys think you can see what it says, let me know in the comments down below. The next thing we see is an emergency alert system from the Lankman Foundation, which is talking about the rules of the season, meaning this must be a yearly threat now, which is insane. And it's been 7 years since this thing first appeared. So it's been 7 years and no one's able to stop this thing. Basically, they just have to adapt to work around this creature. Now, these rules for the season include not being out past 6 p.m., locking all doors and windows, ignore knocking at doors or windows, and if you see someone outside past 6 p.m., it's probably the smiling snatcher wearing their skin. And then the video ends with the tape appearing to be haunted as a bunch of images start flashing, and then Tommy, who is the character that we're technically experiencing all this as, turns off the TV. Or turns off the tape, but I guess he's watching it on the TV, so he definitely turned off the TV. You know what I mean? He turned it off. He shut the whole thing off. Now, obviously, the smiling snatcher, which is what I'm going to call it for the future, this thing is an incredible threat. I mean, how do you stop this thing? It literally can combat anything. It can make you hallucinate, so then boom, you just don't even know where it is, what's real, what's not real. If you actually touch it or get close enough that it touches you, it's basically game over for you, just like Kruger. It can basically mimic people completely by mimicking their voices and wearing their skin. I mean, it's just extremely difficult in how you would even fight this thing. You would have to almost fight it without it even knowing that you're there. Like, I guess if you caught it by surprise, but again, it's extremely intelligent. So that's where I feel like it comes into play, like, how smart is this thing? Can it be outsmarted, or is it thinking so far ahead that it's almost impossible to stop? I gotta tell you, if I saw that thing, I would run, and that would probably be the most I'd be able to do. But alright, I think I got all the details there, so let's jump into the next one. Dreams of an insomniac in loving memory. The description for this one says, after viewing the first tape you found in the attic, you found yourself too afraid to put another in your VCR. Trying to forget about what you saw, you went to bed that night to try and get some much needed rest. But those things you witnessed, those things you heard, they kept you up. The curiosity began to eat away at you, so you went to your CRT late into the night, and despite your fear, you put in another tape. So here we go, this is the second tape.
These whole things are too much malarkey. There's a bunch of kids doing some Halloween stories to the costume. Yeah, no. If you ask me, this whole thing is just some fucked up story for some small town. You think I'm with people? That's not a big story.
Dreams of an insomniac in loving memory. Yeah, so that was a staged news broadcast? Oh, nah. No. Oh, Officer Kruger dead. 1956 to 1987.
A feeling of sorrow has hung over Eastridge County this Halloween night after the unfortunate passing of the late Kevin Kruger. Kruger was a dedicated and passionate officer who always put the people of Eastridge County before himself. He was not only a respected officer, but also a beloved member of our community and a caring father. Kruger's passing occurred late in the night, with officers discovering his body after they had received reports of his son, Klaus, being heard screaming from inside their home. After arriving at the scene of the crime, they found his body hanging inside his son's closet. As well as his body, officers on the scene found this note left on his son's bed.
Oh, please read it to me. Please read it to me.
The disappearances that occurred last year affected Kruger more than any other officer in the case. He was very close to many of the families involved, giving him a sense of responsibility for solving the case. This quickly led to rage, sorrow, and regret, which eventually became too much for him to bear. Nobody was there to listen to Kruger in his time of need, but now we will make sure that his story is told. If you or anyone else you know are suffering from any mental health issues, don't hesitate to call this number and seek help.
You are alone. This place will be here too. That voice is crazy. Wait, that's it? Wait. Hold up. We're gonna let the credits play out. Oh wow, Lyra helped with a lot of this. Shout out Lyra. Okay, now hold up. We gotta go back. There's a few things wrong. Okay, first of all, the news broadcast at the beginning of the last one is like staged. At least what's being said is staged. But what would be the purpose of that? Why would they stage this guy saying like he thinks it's a bunch of malarkey? He's saying that the story is made up to just like boost the newspaper a bit. So basically trying to cover it up almost. But then we find out that Kenneth Kruger died, which there's so many red flags here to begin with. Okay, so apparently he died in 87, which is a year after the Grimthos break-in, or a year after this creature appeared. Wait, let's listen again.
Kruger's passing occurred late in the night, with officers discovering his body after they had received reports of his son, Klaus, being heard screaming from inside their home. After arriving at the scene of the crime, they found his body hanging inside his son's closet.
Now, is that not odd? This is way too hard for me to read, right? Like, it's like somewhat readable, but it's still pretty glitchy. So they're saying that Kruger ended himself because like he was overwhelmed by this case and the fact that these kids were missing and he was so closely connected to their families. But it definitely just sounds weird to begin with. But then we know that that whole thing is a bunch of malarkey. There's no way that that's legit because here we have Kenneth Kruger speaking, and apparently he does survive up until 1996. So what did they put in, like some fake body double and act like that he died? 87, but instead it's 96. So he survives almost another 10 years. But where is he for 9 years? I don't know who that voice actor is, but they are cooking. That voice goes crazy. Damn. I can listen to that like 1,000 more times. It sounds so freaking awesome. My guess is that, okay, if there's a company trying to cover this up or maybe like wipe this off the board, my guess would be that Kenneth Kruger got way too close to whatever is really going on here, and then they faked his death and to just get him out of the picture. They made it look like that he died to just get him out of the picture, get him out of the public eye, and then now they just have him somewhere and they're gonna use him for something else. But that would make sense to me. Like if there's some company behind all of these events that's going on. Oh yes, and in the cast, that's a good point. In the cast, it says that voice is the doctor. So who is the doctor? The doctor's got a sick voice. Okay, so one more important detail that I didn't cover was Kruger's letter. It is extremely hard to read in this video, and I could not read any of it from myself. But in the comments, shout out to Mecha1125. This person at Posture's server has come up with what they think is the entire letter, or at least most of it. And Posture actually liked this comment, which makes me think that they're probably right with what they got. To my dearest son, I know that you may be confused by everything going on here over the last year. It's not fair that you've had to deal with it, and I'm sorry that I can't be the father you need me to be to help you get through this. Truth be told, your old man has had a hard time processing it himself. You spent so long with everything being the same that the moment everything changes, you can't accept it. I might be wrong, but I just can't. I think every day about what I would have done if it were you that were being chased by that thing. Other children. It makes every day. When you grow up, I hope that one day you'll be able to, your own son, deserve to be happy. Who's? I'm sorry I won't be able to give you that life, but trust me, it's do or die. Kenneth Kruger. So honestly, according to what might be the cover-up story, this makes sense for what the letter says. But what's interesting is if you actually slow down the video when it shows the letter does actually change for a little bit, and we see that there's a lot more to the end than we thought, which could mean that part of this letter is actually true, but the ending is covered up. So this throws my whole theory for a loop. Could Kruger have actually tried to commit suicide and then somehow failed and was taken by someone else? Or was this just like a farewell letter saying goodbye and that Kruger was going somewhere else and then his disappearance was covered up by a suicide? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Dreams of an Insomniac. Family photo album. The description reads, looking through the collection of tapes once more, you find a set which seems out of place. They're kept in a separate box with the name Alex Williams crudely written on it with what looks like to be a cheap black marker. Looking inside, you can see that all the tapes within are labeled as being part of a Foundation archive. Curiosity gets the best of you once more, and you put the first tape you find into your VCR. Okay, so I already recognize the name Alex Williams. Alex Williams. The viewing of this tape is meant only for the eyes of authorized Foundation personnel. Unsolicited viewings may lead to termination. Wait, like, as in death? Dreams of an Insomniac. Family photo album. Lankman Foundation? People who made that, like, PSA? On the night of January 6, 1987, the ECPD had received a phone call from a distressed man reporting that a YouTuber could not read fast enough. On the night of January 6, 1987, the ECPD had received a phone call from a distressed man reporting that something was trying to break into his home. Smiling Snatcher. Upon the dispatcher's arrival, he as well as anyone else who may have been living in the house were reported missing. The only evidence that could be found at the scene of the crime was a photo album, as well as a camcorder which seemingly contains footage of the events which transpired. Okay. Upon opening the photo album, detectives were baffled to find that all the photos within were horribly distorted. This made it incredibly difficult to identify the people depicted. January 6, 1987, search number 6. Okay, so now we're in January. We're out of October. First night out. When detectives questioned neighboring residents about the identity of the family in the photos, none were able to provide any useful information. One resident went as far to say that no family has ever lived in that house. What? It was like what? It was like what? It was like they never existed.
Right here, Kevin. You're gonna have to help me out, honey. I can't find you.
Goodbye. While the culprit behind these disappearances remains a mystery. Several photos in the album as well as the 911 call made that night suggest that they may not be human. It's the 911 call.
Hello, people. Everyone tuning in. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. One second. I had to look through my live streams real quick. Where is one of these? The fuck? Why the fuck are you in my stream? Okay, why the fuck are you in my streams? Okay, I'm trying to mind my fucking business. Leave me the fuck alone. Why the fuck are you in my stream trying to antagonize me? Get the fuck out of my stream. I'm gonna... What the fuck, Akumu? I'm just literally trying to fucking do shit by myself. Why the fuck do you gotta be here? I can restrict you from my fucking channel, okay? I don't... I've told you to leave me alone many times. I've told you to leave me alone so many times each time you try to contact me. Hi, Gnarls. Akumu, get the fuck out of my streams. Leave me the fuck alone. I keep telling you to leave me the fuck alone, Akumu. Hi, Gnarls. I'll look at your channel. Sorry for you hearing me cuss someone out. That's someone I don't want in my comment, in my streams, or anywhere near my content. Kuma needs to start leaving me alone. I keep telling him to leave me alone. He will not leave me alone. I'm sick and tired of this. That guy is literally bad news. Just don't respond to him at all. Don't interact with him. He's bad news. He's never heard my voice before too, so this is weird. I keep telling him to leave me the fuck alone. I haven't had him in my mouth for months. One time he's come in my fucking mouth was when he fucking comes back again. He needs to be leaving the fuck alone. Not fucking funny. Thank you. I'm gonna fucking block people. Fucking block people. Unless my mods would fucking need them. The guy I was cussing out, his name was Kumu. I used to be on a server that used to discuss him because he used to be in a lot of drama back then. We didn't like him, but we knew that sometimes we needed to put the differences aside. He came in, started harassing the server. We didn't like it, and we started wanting to leave him, and we started wanting him to leave us alone. He would not leave us alone, kept having us in our mouth, had a spy on a server that he was banned from, and he's contacted me many times, and I keep telling him to leave me alone. He will not leave me alone at all. Akumu, I keep getting you out of my stream, out of everything I am in. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get the fuck out of my streams. This is not okay. I keep telling you, leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Why do I have to constantly hide you? It's been like 5 to 4 years. Why can't you leave people the fuck alone? He's not a predator. Don't say that. He's not a predator. He just doesn't understand that people don't interact with him sometimes. Just leave it fucking be. He's not a predator. Don't say that. I didn't delete any comments. I hid you from my channel because I don't want you fucking in my thing. I didn't say you deleted comments. I don't know where the fuck comments deleted came from. I don't try to interact with things anymore. I don't even interact with things. I hid you from my channel. When I hid you from my channel, it automatically deleted shit. Do you think I remember what I said 5 to 4 years ago? You shouldn't have logs to a server you abandoned. I don't know how you have the logs. You were banned from that server. Can you leave me the fuck alone? Do you think I remember what I did a year ago? I barely remember when I started working at my job. I have not interacted with drama content in months, so please leave me alone. Everyone in the Stone server wants to move on. What's going on? You all... When things come out and people look into it, that's different. Can you please leave me the fuck alone, Akumu? I do not want to interact with you. You keep coming to me. I want you to leave me alone. Does it have to be my streams that you have to ask these questions? Could you just DM me on a platform I don't have you blocked on? I don't think I have you blocked on my Twitter. I don't think I have you blocked on my Instagram. Find something other than my stream chat where I'm trying to just have fun with my audience. I have told you every single time you've interacted with me after our Discord conversation to leave me alone. I have asked this many times at this point. I am angry because you would not leave me alone. I have asked, you ignore. That is why I'm upset. I am upset that you keep disregarding a boundary I have constantly set. I do not want to interact with you. If you have any questions to ask, you can send them through a DM. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to answer. I just want to be left alone. I am not in the ACC. I am not in the SSC. I am not a part of the commentary community. I am in my own section of the internet. I am not interacting with those people. I have not interacted with those people. I only interact with Stone's content anymore because he does a media literacy anymore. Now, he is not a commentator for drama anymore. He commentates on the media that he likes. Everyone has moved on from the drama content. I am literally watching a lot of analog horror. So I am not even in that community anymore. I have told you to leave me alone. I am upset because you won't leave me alone. What you're doing is literally called harassment, Akumu. What has he interacted with? He barely interacted with the drama channel of the server. Yeah, he made videos. Yeah, those videos are still up. Does he still sample them? I don't know. I'm not his friend. I'm just a fan of his because I like his content. I really like his content. I like the media literacy he does. Why does it matter? Stone is actually pretty chill. If you would actually have a conversation with him, that would be chill. But Stone doesn't want to interact with you. I don't want to interact with you. No one in that server wants to interact with you because of the shit you used to pull. You have a path that you have followed that people do not like. If you don't like that people don't want to interact with you because of that past, you have every right to be upset. I also have every right. I didn't dunk on you at all. I remember there's times I defended you from people in that chat. I don't want to interact with you. You keep coming to my stuff and interacting with me. When I tell you I don't want to interact with you. It is literally harassment every time I tell you to leave me alone and you keep interacting with me. I don't have you in my mouth all the damn time. The only time I talked to you about you was when you were brought up in a chat. If there was something that someone said that I didn't agree with, I kind of spoke up. If me just sticking up for you sometimes in a chat, you need to get the fuck out of my chat, Kumu. Just get the fuck out. I don't want you to interact with me. I don't want to interact with you. I keep setting this boundary. Please leave me alone. Then you should have the times where I've defended you against people. Where I was upset that you got doxxed. You should have access to all those. And you also have access to all the comments I made. Yeah, I know I made some comments. But I also have to think about the time frame I was doing this. When I was doing that. The time frame that chat was open, I was a minor. Leave me the fuck alone. I am 19 now. I'm trying to do other things. Do I regret shit I probably said 4 to 5 years ago? Yeah, because I was 14 to 15. Of course I will fucking regret that shit. No one stands to the shit they used to say. Just leave me alone, Kumo. That's all I ask. I don't remember what they accused you of, Kumu. It was 4 to 5 years ago. How am I supposed to remember what the fuck was going on that long ago? I remember you got doxxed and I was worried for your safety that you got when you got doxxed. But I don't remember saying anything too bad. I was actually pretty civil with you when you were in the server. If I didn't want to interact with you, I just didn't. I am literally trying to remember what I could have said that was bad. You could be confusing me for someone else who said something worse. I don't know what logs you have. I don't care sometimes. But I do know I am aware of what I type on the internet, and I make sure I don't say things that could get me in trouble. Okay? Can you just leave me alone, Akuma? I keep telling you to leave me alone. I don't remember accusing you of doxing. I don't remember accusing you of doxing. Other people might have. I don't remember doing that. Can you leave me the fuck alone? I don't remember accusing anyone of doxing. I was accused of doxing when I was 14 to 15, and I didn't like that shit. So why would I accuse someone else of doxing? I don't remember saying that. To the point where I said that in DMs, I'll check it out. Like, go to my Instagram DMs or Twitter DMs, somewhere I don't have you blocked. Just go to one of those. But, like, seriously, I don't remember accusing you of doxing. Honestly, I don't even like Lio that much because of his interactions in that server as well. I didn't like Lio. I never trusted Lio after he had a flippin' meltdown. Flipped out on some people in the fucking server once. Way before he was allowed to be back in. He was banned from the server at 1.2. Don't know why he was let back in. But I don't fucking watch Lio. I've never trusted Lio myself. Because I had a sour opinion of him. When he flipped the fuck out about Patchwork Heart, something going on with Patchwork Heart in the server. We didn't understand what the fuck was going on. I don't like Lio. Can you just leave me the fuck alone? I think people have given you time to, like, mature and shit. Yes. I do not know what you got banned for. I was inactive during the time you got banned. I think I was inactive by the time you got banned. I didn't say shit about you. I think you got banned while I was asleep one of those days. Because I was a freshman in high school when you were in the server. I was probably fucking asleep or paying attention to another server I was in. I do not know what the fuck happened with your ban. All I know is you got banned. I don't know what time period you got banned. It might even be a time frame where my parents wouldn't allow me on Discord. If you gave me a time frame of when you got banned, I can tell you if I was in there or not. Because I do not remember you getting banned. Stone has been ignoring you because he doesn't want to fucking deal with you. He has explained this to you. I have sent you a screenshot of what he said. I'm pretty sure I sent you a screenshot of what he said in the server. Hello, Sethos. Sethos? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry that you came in at a wrong time. Do you think I know what he said and what was supposed to be a private space if I don't have access to so-called private spaces? Do you think I know shit? Everything about Stone? No, I wasn't in his personal circle. I wasn't around his circle. I was just his fan who interacted with him in a server. Do I know what the He was in a Cloud Palace video. Yeah, he's not a part of the Cloud Palace, but he was in that server. Okay? If you don't have the fucking proof to show right away, then I won't believe you. If you're accusing all this shit, you have the burden of proof. Makumo, you have the burden of proof to show. Okay, if you're going to be sharing stuff from each server in a video, can you leave Stone's events, the event channel, out of the video? I keep asking this because people have a lot of personal events in there. I have personal events in there. I don't want my events out. I'm sure that other people don't want their events out. Can you leave those people's events out? I know you have access to those events, and I'm asking if you leave them out. Keep asking this, and you never give me a straight answer. That's literally the only demand every member of that server wanted. Okay, thank you. You never gave me a straight answer about the vent channel. I knew you had access to it. I didn't know if you were going to use it. Thank you for not going to be discussing the vent channel. Because no one wants their vents out like that. No one wants their vents weaponized. So thank you for that. Until that video's out of Kumu, you cannot go around accusing unless you are willing to show that proof right away. I don't know who that person is, and shame on that person for saying that. You can show me in DMs. I don't have you blocked in. Maybe I'll re-add you on Discord. I don't know. Just so you can send them. I don't know. For that. But like, I'm not in AC. I don't watch anything with ACC anymore. So typically I don't know what the fuck's going on half the time. Thank you for calling my restaurant. I hope you also have a good night as well, Akumo. Just leave me alone. I'm sorry to anyone else in chat who had to witness that shit. I'm so sorry. I typically don't get heated like that on stream. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like when I get like that on stream, I'm so sorry. I'm actually going to check with my mod real quick, see if he can do something about that. Him coming in chat. I'm gonna get right back. Alright. I'm back.
It's the first to meet someone you never thought you'd see again.
Thanks, yeah.
You never thought you'd see again. Okay.
He won't be able to come and chat again.
My name is Alex William. I live on 66 Elton Crescent, East Virginia. And up until this point, I've worked for the Langman Foundation, a job which I have freely done. This is my story. Okay. Foundation Archive. I began my work for the foundation pretty much the day it was founded. After what happened on Halloween, I was put under 24/7 witness protection. They told me that the information I had was too valuable. It felt like I was under constant house arrest. There wasn't a day that they weren't watching me, and it went on like that for years. They gave me my job at the foundation as a form of protection. A bunch of guys in suits showed up to my house and told me that it would be for the better if I took a job at their new facility. I didn't know much about them at the time. Nobody did, really. All they told me was that they were helping Veldigan victims, but even that felt vague. Langman Foundation.
Hello. You don't know me, but I certainly know you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Langman, or at least a cartoon version of the man himself, created by our lovely in-house animator, Mortimer Gray, who you may know for his work on the classic cartoon series Candy Mouse. I come to you all today to announce the founding of the Langman Foundation, a new gateway into the future of Eastridge County. 4 years ago,
I don't like this thing, guys. I don't like him.
our lovely town was plagued by a species of creature we have come to know as the Veldigan. These dangerous creatures have continued to threaten our residents, with there being seemingly no end to the dangers they pose. Until now, our lovely founder, Herbert Langman, created our foundation for the purpose of both containing this anomalous threat, as well as treating all those who have been affected by them. How does he plan to do this, you ask? Well, the answer is quite simple. Using the inheritance left behind by his father, Herbert Langman got to work renovating and reopening the old Langman's Asylum, repurposing it into a massive treatment center for all those who have fallen victim to the Veldigan. As well as this, he has been hard at work donating generous amounts to Eastern County's police force, ensuring they can continue to do what they do best, protecting all of you. Here at the Lankman Foundation, we know these last couple of years have been scary, but don't worry. Soon enough, this will all be a thing of the past. If you or anyone you may know have any questions regarding the Foundation and what you do not hesitate to give us a call.
Apparently we're giving them a call. On the night of April 6, 1990, this phone call was made to the Eastridge County Police Department. This tape acts as the only archive of this call. All of the recordings are to be purged.
Hello. Thank you. They're so old. Why doesn't he never lose?
Oh my god.
This is game for shit.
These look like goggles now. Or am I overthinking that a little bit? It almost looks like they're just like waving.
After I started working at the foundation, they immediately bombarded me and everyone else with all these different mandates and training. Even for the most simple of jobs, there were rules for everything, and half the time they didn't even make sense. Perhaps the strangest mandate they had us commit to, though, was to wear these goggles at all times. They said it was a preventative measure to avoid the effects of some kind of hallucinatory environment. None of us knew what that was or how it was possible. All they told us was that it would make you see and hear things, and that it was apparently used to keep patients in line. Something about treatment for exposure. We never really knew for sure if it was working, but all the patients seemed to suffer from similar symptoms that were said to be a part of it. They were all scared of us no matter how much we tried to help them. And they always complained about hearing some kind of horrible music somewhere in the facility. What got to me the most about it, though, was how normal everyone treated it. Something beyond our understanding was being used on these people, and nobody seemed bothered by it but me. They all just treated it like it wasn't even happening.
Here in the Lankman Asylum, it is imperative for all staff members to be aware of our state-of-the-art hallucinatory environment. Through this unique environment, We were able to keep all patients within our walls in line, as well as treat their conditions through exposure that no other location can provide. The amount of benefits this new technology can provide to patients for asylum is new. Patients for asylum is numerous, but you must remember there are multiple precautions which we put in place to ensure that you, our staff, do not suffer from the effects of our hallucinatory environment. Do your job correctly and safely. The first of these precautions should have been provided to you on your first day at the job. Specialized optical lenses. By wearing these red lenses, staff members will be able to see past the environment effects, allowing for no mistakes to be made and a job well done. At any point, these lenses are activated. Staff members will experience severe hallucinations only related to an extremely difficult. The second of these precautions is knowing what you should and should not be hearing when on the job, or when you get to know solution for auditory hallucinations. Symptoms of them appear to follow a similar and predictable pattern. If you believe yourself to be hallucinating, ask yourself if you're hearing. Those do not exist. This usually comes from an unknown location. Dr. Langman requesting your aid.
I'm gonna see how to do something. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna. That looks better.
Another thing is that the police is in Langman's pocket because they do say like how Langman is talking to the police as a way because you know police can protect you from the dog. But then when we see a phone call, we literally see that once we know that it's the Langman Foundation people that are trying to break into this woman's home, the police hang up. Like they're very much aware of what's going on and they're totally okay with just letting it happen. Which may be another reason why the officer in the first episode was taken is because maybe he wasn't okay with just letting that slide, and so they were like, all right, now we're just gonna take you, we're gonna fake your death, and you're gonna stay here in the asylum with us. Because that actually sounds like that's where they took the officer from the first one, probably in the asylum. Like, remember the first one, the doors sound the same, so it could be the asylum patients, but there's this is all taking place in the way now. It's not like the video says like, oh, so I'm guessing that they're going to wait till that basically the 6th is natural. That's what
It's been so long.
And honestly, I tried to look this up to see if this was like some kind of operation or something. I didn't get anything from when I searched it, but if anybody here knows or understands what that is, let me know in the comments down below. I'm not sure what this is actually right, if this is happening to adults in the series, or if this is happening to people that they're taking, or what's going on here. So please let me know your thoughts and theories on that down below. I did read the description for the last video at the beginning of the video. Watched it, but what it said in the description seems to take place after years watching this tape. I think it's pretty easy to forget in this series, but we're watching this tape from the perspective of someone who's not married, who found these tapes there at it, and in that last episode, after watching this like you basically get this actually make your way to the asylum. Like, not even sure if it's going to be there still, because apparently it's been years since those tapes were recorded. Now, it says in the description, it's so long since you stepped foot here to get everything felt so familiar. Implying that our character definitely has some kind of different eyes that's not going on here. These tapes weren't just like found randomly in the attic, you know what I mean? And for some of the description, it's all like abandoned now. So clearly we are missing a giant time gap from when we're viewing these tapes to when the tapes were actually getting released. Because now the asylum is full, so we would have the asylum, but Zodiac's still around, Joe Shark and Beast like videotape, and then at the end of the description it says that you hear something from people within the forest, recognize the creature's call, and beyond the asylum, as you ventured into the forest to meet someone you never thought you'd see again. Now, what this thing is, I don't know, but it does say you recognize the creature's call, so I want to assume it's adult, whether it's going to be one that we've seen so far, or if it's going to be a new one that's introduced. Who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But that's what I expect next video to be. From a character perspective of seeing this creature on my search is going to be like the description and then from the series. I'd love to hear them. Did you guys sometimes notice things that I think so? Now, obviously, this series is incredible, and I definitely want to cover it in the future. Just shout out to Pasha, obviously, Pasha, just your findings that are having to just make it on Now, obviously, a huge shout out to anybody that worked on this series in any way, especially the voice actors. Insomnia in this series are coming up with these devices that help you record your dreams. Now, this does seem like an awesome idea. Let's find out the side effects that this device is having on you. Some of these side effects being nightmares, and your nightmares maybe even coming to life. As always, guys, make sure to support the original channel that created the series, Insomnia Dream Dreamer. The link to their channel will be in the comment description down below. So be sure to go and support your animal for content creators. Alright, guys, you got the one here today, so enough me talking. Let's hop right in. Just set one. Overview. Presented by Insomnia Microtechnologies. Insomnia Dreamwear, product overview and user guide. Congratulations on purchasing Insomnia Dreamwear with Insomnia Microtechnologies. You're about to embark on a journey of discovery and mysterious world of your dreams. What is Insomnia Dreamwear? Insomnia Dreamwear is Insomnia Microtechnologies scans your brain and
Alright. Alright. I am done. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day or night.